We are watching mind-blowing facts about Bugatti Bolide. Crazy.
To cover, and
Most
I got some
one of the
interesting
most
facts
limited
to share with you
cars.
guys.
Woohoo! God damn, look at that. Oh my god. Woohoo! Oh my god, look at the diffusers. God damn. Woohoo!
Let's start with dimensions. This car is over 15 feet long and over 7 feet
Crazy.
wide, so it makes it a little bit wider than the regular Bugatti Veyron or Chiron. And it's 3,500 pounds. It does 0 to 60, 2.2 seconds. Now, starting with the
Okay.
body, you're probably wondering what's this red ring over here? And
Emergency.
that's to pull in case of an emergency for fire extinguisher. And there's actually a kill switch right underneath here. It's hidden right in the back, and that's a kill switch for the engine. Now, when it comes to the rear, it doesn't have a reverse light, but it does have the ring light and this
It's
gigantic X
kind of makes you want to pull it, nah? The the thing,
brake light,
the emergency
which is
thing.
really cool and neat on this car.
But you
Probably one
have
of the
to
most
control
important part of the
yourself.
car is tires. Now, these are slick tires. The car comes with two sets, one for transport, which you guys saw those are skinny.
Oh hell no! Oh hell no! Look at these! Oh hell no! Look at these tiny white
Tires
tires.
that doesn't do the car justice.
Yes.
But these are the slick tires, and they're only good for 37 miles, and they're
What?
about $8,000. Not so bad. So now, if you're
37?
thinking about tracking the car,
37,000
you
or
gotta make
37?
sure they're mounted and unmounted 3 times to create a uniform traction pattern. Now, for the slicks, to track the car, you gotta preheat the tires no more than 176 Fahrenheit. And for rain tires, no more than 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, as it sits the way it is, you can go up to 236 miles
God
an
damn!
hour with
Look
these
at
slick
that.
tires. But if it's raining, you're limited to 186 miles an hour. That's what they recommend. Don't be naughty and go faster. Now, let's say you don't use either of the tires on the
Okay.
track. The track slick tires are good for 5 years, and the rain tires only for 3 years. So keep those
Okay.
birthdays in mind. Now, you're probably wondering what kind of juice this car takes. This car takes 102 octane, but you could run on
110.
93 in case of
98.
emergencies.
Damn.
But 102 is hard to
110.
find. So good luck. And it holds 19 gallons.
Damn.
So at 3 miles per
That's a
gallon,
lot.
you do the math. You're not gonna go far. Now, a lot of people don't know, but this
That's a
chassis comes
lot.
with 2 settings, one for high speed and one for high
Ooh,
downforce.
really?
High downforce is a standard which you'll be able to hit top speed of 224 miles an hour.
Okay.
While the high speed setup, you can reach 236 miles an hour. And the difference between the two setup is the ride height, removal of the front flicks, and also adjusting the rear wing.
Okay,
You can do it
okay.
yourself. You gotta get a technician to do it. So good luck. All right, let's make our way into the interior.
Okay.
My favorite of this car is the steering wheel.
Oh damn!
Small, but
Damn,
mighty.
look at that.
All right, let's break down the command
Is it all
center.
carbon
So
fiber?
here you have your
Damn.
radio. You can talk to your pit crew. Acknowledge button. You got the ABS settings, display, and here you have the switch for the left screen. On the right here, you got the flash. This is to mark on the track, and obviously you got the traction control here. And then this is your pit, limits you to 40 miles an hour. And
Launch
of course,
control.
the best, the launch control. And then
Oh,
here you
yeah.
have the display change for the right side. Of course, you got the
Damn.
shift down and shift up.
Oh,
paddles
so
here.
clicky.
And in the center,
Damn.
the engine button. Now on the inside, actually you have some items in the interior that are going to expire. You got seat belts, you got pads, fire extinguisher, and a fuel bladder. Did I buy a carton of milk, or is this a car? I don't know why
God
things
damn.
are expiring. Now let's make our way in. Oh, so on here you have a button here that you can adjust the pedal.
All right.
Pretty cool. That's about the right setting. Should we pop the steering? Let's take a look.
Yo, what's up, bro?
Very
What's
nice.
up? What's up?
Get in.
Hello,
Let's
hello.
talk about the rest of the buttons inside. Now let's figure
Oh,
out what
damn,
all these
so
buttons
low.
are for. On top, you got the master switch. I is for ignition. So first you got to turn the
It
master
sits so
switch
low.
on. Wait for the car to wake up. Then the ignition. Then when that beep goes off, you can click on the engine button to fire up this monster.
Okay,
In the
okay.
center,
It's kind
you
of
got your
complicated.
parking brakes, hazard lights, headlights, fan speed. You have 3 settings on the fan, and then you have your air conditioning.
Temperature control.
These are your rain lights, and these are your rain tires. Now, when you put the rain tires on,
It
you gotta
limits
click this
the
button, and actually
speed.
the car will transfer some of the power to the front to give it a stability. You gotta push this on before you drive the car in the rain. And here you have the electronic stability control. Here you got the speedometer, switch over to miles, defroster, and that's about it. And you never wanna touch these two buttons here. This is the emergency stop and fire extinguisher. No, in case you're on fire. Another thing with the fire extinguisher,
Oh no.
wanna touch
Bro, these buttons look so... I wanna press it. I wanna press it.
two buttons here.
Damn.
This is the emergency stop and fire extinguisher, which is
Looks so tempting.
in case you're on fire. Another thing with the fire extinguisher, you got the fire extinguisher box down here. It's on test, so you got to pull the lever here before this puppy gets activated. So right before you get on the track, make sure it's activated, otherwise it won't work. And another fun fact, the fire extinguisher box only has a battery life of 1 year, so you got to replace it every year. Now another fun fact,
bro, everything has
you
an
can turn the car
expiry
on,
in here, huh?
which the car is always in gear. There is a little hole in here. You put a key in there, and you can unlock the gearbox, automatically go to neutral in case you need to push the car
Wait,
out.
so there's no key for the car?
Transport or any other repair.
What
Another
is it?
fun fact, Bugatti sells you 3 size seats, and if you can't fit in any of them, you can drive it. And
What?
if you're under 411, you can't really drive this car. So Enzo, you're gonna have to wait a few more years. As for the seatbelts, you gotta wait with Hans device and the helmet. And one more fun fact about the AC vents, you can actually move them and keep it anywhere you want. This is kind of fun. All right, Nate.
Oh, are
I'm
those
already
AC
here. Should
vents?
we fire it up?
Looks like
Master
exhaust, damn.
switch on. There we
How are you
go.
gonna fire it up? Oh damn.
Wakey,
Okay,
wakey.
that looks nice.
Now we got the ignition.
Well,
Woo. Great success.
damn. That's
So
crazy.
loud.
That's crazy. Oh my god, look at the diffuser. Bro, the back looks so nice. Man, look at the P1 in the background. Oh, my god.
My God.
Look at the P1 in the background.
You
Damn.
need earplugs with this car. Now when you're done with your track session, you gotta run the car around the track in your highest gear, constant, to let the airflow through all the radiators, cool off this beast. Because, like I said in previous videos, this car has no cooling fans. Now, talking about fans, Bugatti does sell you the portable fans that go right on the engine bay here, and you only have 10 seconds when you pull into the pit to put those puppy on here. That's how hot this beast gets. And when you're done with the track, make sure you put the fans on there for at least 30 minutes. Before you put it on trailer and back to your garage. All right, well, that will do it. I think we went through a lot with the Bugatti Bolide. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.
God
Be safe,
damn.
be well, and
Bro,
see you on the next
this
one.
is
Big
one
thank you to
exclusive
others for
of a
sending me
car.
the hat, the duffel bag, and this really cool limited edition sweatshirt.
Oh, damn.
Only 100 made. And too bad it doesn't rain enough here, but I'll wear it at some point.
Brembo.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
God damn. Oh, carbon fiber. A searching cricket kit. Okay, okay. Bro, but still, this is one heck of a car.
Nice for ignition, an hour, and of course,